Hi everybody out there on the online world tuning into tonight's sound journey. I've never done an online video before of this kind, so it's really lovely, exciting. I wish we could all physically be sitting with each other in a big, beautiful room, absorbing all the sound together, but it's also quite a beautiful vision to imagine all these different pockets of people and pockets of houses scattered all over different parts of South Africa, maybe even overseas, I don't know, and just imagining this collective thread weaving through in between all these different houses as we all join in to tonight's sound journey. So welcome, my name is Amy Roux, and I'm going to be guiding you through a 45-50 minute sound journey. We're going to start with a mantra, and for those of you who have never done a mantra before, don't feel overwhelmed or, well, if you do, cool, and if you feel resistant, that's also normal. I encourage you to give it a try, and if you find that you're really not enjoying it, I guess you can skip through the audio into the extended sound journey where you'll be lying down just receiving the sound. But the intention for the mantra is that we all join in together collectively and repeat the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum. It's a Buddhist mantra, which means the jewel is in the lotus. There are a few variations, but the jewel is in the lotus. And what that means for me, and what I make of that, as well as what I've read over time, is that if you imagine a lotus is this beautiful flower that sits kind of on a lily pad in these lakes and these ponds and these pools. And for that flower to get to the top of the surface, it's got to climb all the way through the murky, muddy water to get there, which is often imagined not a very comfortable journey. And we can use this as a metaphor for our lives. There's a saying, and I often say it to myself, which is no lotus, no mud, no lotus. So when something is uncomfortable and challenging, I perceive that as like a bit of a muddy time, and I'm imagining this beautiful lotus flower just rising up through the mud, and it's also symbolic of it's temporary. So carry that with you in your mind as you repeat the mantra. So what we're going to do is we're going to repeat the mantra 108 times. 108 is a sacred number, and I'm not going to get too into that, but repeated that number of times is very significant, and it has quite a profound effect on our minds, our physical body, our energetic body. So just go with it and trust that what it's doing is whatever it's doing. And if you find yourself wondering, the beautiful thing about a mantra is the sound, and the sound and the vibration can bring you back to presence. And you will probably find that you don't even realize. So you don't have to keep track. I'm going to be singing, and just join in, follow my voice. I encourage you to use your voice. Otherwise, if it's really uncomfortable, you can just in your mind repeat it as you hear me saying it out loud, and then we'll get comfortable for the sound journey. You're not going to be able to see me for the next while. I thought I'd leave a beautiful visual on the screen that was created by a very good friend of mine, Liz Foster, and you can find her on Instagram at quizzicallizical. She's an amazing artist and all-round incredible human being. So this piece was made by her, and it'll be on the screen. So just a little bit about sound and sound healing. It's such an ancient practice. It dates back to biblical times. Even before that, sound was used as a form of therapy. In Greece, Apollo used sound as a tool for healing, and I think Hippocrates as well also cured some of his patients with sound. In Egypt, Tibet, the Native Americans all used sound to heal, but also to connect with something greater. So they use sound to channel and connect humans, us, with spirit. So it was used ceremonially, and so you can kind of hold that in your mind, in your body when you are listening. Sound waves as well carry a certain frequency, and different frequencies can evoke different emotions. So when we are in a very noisy traffic sort of loud state, it kind of evokes a feeling of tension and stress. You might not even notice that because we've become so accustomed and so normalized to noise if you're living in the city. But basically what happens is sound carries a frequency, and we receive that frequency, and we can, if there's a headache, for example, or something painful in your body, there can be a sound that can actually override that pain and change that frequency. So how that happens is sound travels, and it is received by our auditory cortex, which is the part of our brain that receives sound. And it can change our entire emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual state. So during this time where we are, in a lot of uncertainty with the coronavirus and life, the world is changing. There's a lot of fear state. Sound can be a really, really beautiful tool to use to drop into the body and to actually relax, totally relax, calm your nervous system, allow the sound to alter your state so that you can receive life from a more clear, neutral, harmonized place, as opposed to a place with stress and fear, if you're experiencing that. It's also the full moon, super moon. It's also the super moon, full moon in Libra tonight, and I think it's very apt that we're doing a sound journey on the night of the full moon. A lot of ceremonies that are held on full moons are about letting go and shifting. So I really invite you to use this as an opportunity to tune into any places in your body and in your life that are feeling tense, stressful. Just give it over to the sound and to the moon. So I hope that it helps. I hope that it inspires. I hope that it brings you into a place of calm and groundedness for the rest of the time that we are in lockdown and for the foreseeable future. And this is going to be on Nima Lodge's YouTube, so you can tune into it whenever you like. A little sound journey in your home. I'll get more into the technicalities of it later, but for now, enjoy. So just find a comfortable seat. You can be sitting up for this, and then we'll lie down after the mantra. So we are going to repeat Om Mani Padme Hum 108 times, and just begin whenever you feel comfortable. I'll start singing and you can join in. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Take a deep breath, breathing in through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. And just feeling the sensations in your body. Notice any shifts in tension. And I'd like to invite you to just bring a little bit of movement into your body, whichever way feels most inviting and comfortable for you. Connecting to your natural breath, maybe opening your eyes, gazing around the room, wherever you are. Just take a moment to bring yourself into the next phase of this journey. I'd like you to find a comfortable seat. You can either lie down with your back on the floor, legs flat, or knees bent. You want to be comfortable, so get a pillow, a blanket, a warm jersey. Just set the space for yourself to really let go and receive the benefits of the next phase of this journey. And if you need to pause the audio here, do so now and just set up your space. And when you're ready, lying down on the ground, you can also do this seated. It's whichever is most comfortable for you, but I do encourage you to lie down. And if you have a speaker, place the speaker not too close to you that it's uncomfortable, and not too far away so that it's not in hearing distance. You want to kind of have a middle ground and have the sound kind of coming from behind you, so face your head towards the speaker. And now I invite you to just allow yourself to rest on your worthiness, your natural inherent worth, which is infinite, which is whole, which is abundant and worthy of existing and thriving and being in this world. Allow your body and the weight of it, the weight of your bones, to sink into the ground beneath you. Allow your eyes to drop back into the space right at the back of the skull. Connect to your natural breath. feel the rise and fall of your belly with every inhale and every exhale. And whenever you find your mind fixating on a thought, just bring yourself back to your breath and to the sound. Allow the sound to guide you into a deep state of meditation, a deep state of receiving. The intention for this journey is for us to really rest and soften into our bodies, to give our nervous systems a chance to completely relax. In a time such as this, where there is a lot of uncertainty and a lot of fight or flight energy, our nervous system can often be on guard, highly strung, and it's important to create space for us to reset it so that we can meet whatever arises with more mindfulness and ease instead of a place of fear. So if you'd like to set an intention for the sound journey, I invite you to do so now. You can use the intention that I've just mentioned, which is just to allow yourself to soften and relax, to reset, to clear any stagnant energy. Whatever it is, connect with that now. And I'll meet you on the other side. Enjoy. Namaste. Feel the weight of your body fully seeping into the ground beneath you. Receiving, allowing, relaxing. Nothing to do. Just surrender. Inhale and exhale, arise and fall, softening, softening, home. Someday maybe I will learn to grow. Someday maybe my heart won't be so close. Hold it out for the world to see. There's nothing too high, it's only fear that stops me. I've got all the love inside of me. I hold it in, and nothing can stop me. Have you danced today? Have you said you love yourself, and have you prayed for all of the world to feel okay, even when it's a dark day? Can you hear our voices rising? Can you feel your heart lifting? All the pain that you feel. You can let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Anything that you're holding, let it go.
Slow down, down. Mama, can you hear me when I call out your name? Mama, can you hear me when I don't know what to say? Papa, can you hear me when I call out your name? Papa, Just in her eyes, and you will see her Start to bring yourself back to your room. See your body lying on the floor. Notice the sounds in and around you. Just notice what you're currently feeling or experiencing in your body. Maybe it's your whole body or a certain part. And just breathe into that space. Let the breath and your awareness just wash over your body, wash over that place. Keeping your eyes closed. I would like to just end the sound journey off with a prayer and a visualization. So we're going to repeat this together in your minds or out loud. May I be well. May I be at peace and at ease. May I be happy. May I be well. May I be at peace and at ease. May I be happy. May I be well. May I be at peace and at ease. May I be happy. And still with your eyes closed, I'd like you to draw a circle. And I'd like you to call in everybody that loves you and that supports you and that you love and that you support. See them in the circle. Surround them with your awareness. And we're just going to repeat, may you be well. May you be at peace and at ease. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be at peace and at ease. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be at peace and at ease. May you be happy. And I leave the rest to you. And with your next in-breath, sending them off and out of the circle with gratitude and gratitude for yourself. Maybe inviting a little bit of movement into your body if you haven't done so already. And bringing your hands to your heart, one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. And just allowing yourself to be here and to feel. I hope that you sleep really well tonight or this afternoon, wherever you are. Allow yourself to be gentle. Drink lots of water. Journal if anything came up for you in this sound journey, any visualizations, any feelings or any thoughts. Just jot them down. Don't think too much about them. I'm here if you have any questions, would like to share anything. Namaste.